Well, hi there, everybody. I'm Raquel Gannett, and I feel like first I need to just start with a really deep breath. Like, there's so much to take in, and it seems like day to day the news worsens, or, life just gets even more complicated. So, something happened to me recently, and it inspired me to just come to you all with this short video about, are we asking the right questions when it comes to our loved ones? So I was talking to my mom, and my mom is about just an hour away, but we're all on lockdown here in Ohio, so I'm not able to get to her. But she doesn't watch the news a whole lot, but she's up to date. But she called and she sounded really fearful, and she said, if people my age get sick, there is a possibility that they will choose to end my life in order to save a younger person's life. And we had to talk through that, because I can imagine the fear of an older person going through these challenging times. So, all right, so you know how we normally ask each other, hey, how are you? Hope you're well, or we'll start an email with hope you're well. And nowadays, these types of ordinary questions that we expect to get ordinary thoughts, we don't even really listen to it as much. But now they've taken on a whole different meaning. So I have found myself listening in a very different way because of the state of emergency that the country or the world is in. And I found myself coming up with some unique questions to get some answers from loved ones that might help me to process what they're feeling. So I wrote them down, and I'm hoping that these might benefit you and your family. Instead of, talking about the news, I tend to ask, how are you processing all of this information? And listen, because they'll probably come back with something that you haven't heard before, because we're in a time like none other. Another question: what's most important to you right now? And wait for the answer. Another question, instead of asking, like, what do you need? I've been asking, is there anything that you want that could help to calm the situation? Or is there anything that you can think of that might help decrease the amount of stress in your life? And it's been amazing, because some people just want to talk. Some want a hot bath. It's just amazing what people will say that can help them to calm down. And oftentimes there are things that they haven't really thought of at the moment, but until you ask that question, you just might, jog that thought process. And an important question to ask is, where is all of the love during this darkness? So when the conversations get too heavy for me, or when I'm talking to my 10-year-old goddaughter, there's just so much fear and anxiety. So now I'm just sort of stopping all of that, and just for a moment, I mean, we can't make this disappear. I'm not pretending that it isn't happening, but where is all the love in this darkness? And of course, we can see some of humanity at its absolute best. People are helping each other. People are praying and coming out of lockdown, applauding each other from their balconies. I'm seeing some neighborhoods, they have happy hours where all the neighbors come out into their driveways, and they're keeping true to the social distancing piece, but they are really saying, I miss you, it's good to see you. And so I just want to remind us all to always look for, what's lovely about the people as we try to get through these moments. So I hope that these questions might just help to change the narrative in your life and decrease some of the hardships that we're all experiencing.